Amway lost 3 billion sales in 3 years. Let's look at this. Okay. This is posted February 14th, 2017. $3 billion in sales was lost in Amway in 3 years. Let's look at this. This is the growth decline in the market conditions in China. Okay. However, to listen to former Amway diamonds and corporate executives, there is another important issue: the outdated Amway's compensation plan. In some countries, Amway's presence is almost already wiped out. Here's something from one of the top earners that point out what's going on. Competition in Amway is Amway's problem. For so long, they were the leader in industry with few competitors. Today there are thousands of companies with highly evolved and lucrative compensation plans, very favorable to distributors. Changing products, branding, policies, marketing, and other business strategies can all be done. Well, I guess so. It's, let's look at this. Let's look at the scale. Last 3 years, from 2013 to this past year, they were $11.8 billion company. 2013. 2014, they went down from 11.8 to 10.8. From 2014 to 2015, they went from a 10.8 to a $9.5 billion company. And just last year, coming out February 14, 2017, their revenue is down again from 9.5 to 8.8 billion. So that's more like a 7 to 12 point revenue drop. So what is the reason for this? Here are some of the, you want to look at some of the reasons some people say, some comments. Let me see here. Look at some. If you study Amway's figures after the year took place in 1982, 1.5 billion dropped for several years to restart and recover 1.5 billion in 1987. I remember the bad comments of the time that announced the end of the company. So a little calm. I have great confidence in the future. Amway, as a mother of MLM companies, has no other way than to change compensation plan. But how do you do this? Having a galaxy of distributors and customers is huge critical questions. Now, these are people that are part of this business. George, contact me. This is Spanish, Okay. Simple, the best. Okay. Like they said, goes imitation is greatest from flattery. Amway has been around for 60 years almost. And when you look at all the other businesses claiming to be better, they all have the same pin levels. However, Amway's levels at the same pin levels, compensation plan, IBOs at higher level, they also have a superior products and wider line of products, and everyone uses at most effective price. No comparison, like comparing apples to oranges. Well, okay. What can you say about the granddaddy? You have to love him. That doesn't mean that the granddaddy can go out and run in the 2020 Olympics. Now, that's just a fact. That doesn't mean you don't love him. You're just being honest. Albums of 70s were great. However, many of us listen to music like that now. My wife and I love to take buggy rides when we go to different cities to take a sort of look at the city, but how many of us go to work that way? No, we use cars. Times are changing, and every company must learn to change with the times. It's true. I didn't know about the compliment, or when you don't know about the compliment. That's crazy. Okay. Basically, what it's saying that Amway got to get with the changing time. Biggest problem with Amway I see is that they still run their business like they did in the 80s. And it's proven what's going on. You don't lose 3.3 billion in 3 years, and don't address why. Okay, there's some people want to hang on to old additives and why, and have excuses why they're losing money. If they say there's a comp plan, it may be the comp plan. Most comp plans in direct sales are very small. You only get maybe from, and Amway's comp plan runs from a 6 to 25% percentage. That's not a lot to get back on the money that they want you to spend in to build this business. Okay. Here's some other stuff. Ken Oracle. One of coin is Ponzi scheme. And scam, they soon will collapse, so there is no comparison to all. It's like comparing successful businessmen to a drug dealer. If I were you, I would hide, especially with a lot of countries now banning any dealing with one life coin. Oh, okay, that's something else. I don't know what that means. It's hard to say whether the compensation plan or any other aspects of Amway's business model is the one single cause of the decline. But no matter how you slice it, it is losing $1 billion in revenue each year. It's very concerning. Any company would be ecstatic to produce $1 billion in 1 year, let alone lifetime. Yeah. See a lot of different things where they're talking about this. Okay. It's a great company with hands down best personal development training and 160 years history of direct sales history. Legendary diamonds make today's hardest working, most dedicated leaders look like slackers. The challenge is Amway failed to modify their marketing strategies. Yes, they did. And compensation plan to compete with the new fast track companies with superb products and comparatively easier plans that pay out a lot more money for a lot less work. Despite the marketing hype, the direct sales industry is no longer centered in North America. Rather, it is in Asia, South Asia, where downline teams of over 100K distributors are common. There is no FTC. For Amway, Nu Skin, Herbalife, and Mary Kay, the Forever Living, and more, the Asians are leaving those low payout, tough qualifying companies for the likes of emerging mega multi-billion-dollar giants like Junice, Global, and others. Okay. Last year, they reported 12% down in distributors were urging company to do something now. 1 year later, the company is in the same situation. Sales are going down. I like the products, but the business plan is very heavy. The plan was great for many years, but I prefer to partner with binary plan with where all distributors can get the same commissions one day. But again, Amway is a great company and hope they will upgrade their compensation plan. It doesn't have anything to do with the compensation plan, people. This is where the people get caught up. I mean, let me put it. It does and it doesn't. It has to do with the way you market yourself. Amway without Amway, there would be no M&M. Would be North America. What would be no network marketing industry? They laid that's not true. Amway, the network marketing industry didn't start with just Amway. Amway made it the modern, but Amway, the so-called network marketing industry started way before Amway come. Okay, I did a thing on that. So actually, it was started by a black woman, Madam C.J. Walker. If you want to know, Madam C.J. Walker was the originator of what we know of network marketing today. Okay, Amway just is known because they're the more modern version of what Madam C.J. Walker has implemented. All right. Without interesting article, great article, thought provoking. Amway's products are expensive. Yeah, they are expensive, Biggest problem with most people in this business. Let me go. Let's go. Okay, we understand this. Most people are saying Amway's products are too expensive. Let's go back. Stop. Okay, there we go. Okay, people. One of the things you gotta understand is that one of the things that I did a video on that, and maybe I need to recap with that video, is that you have to have a system today. You have to be online to market your business. Most people in Amway are taught, and a lot of other ones like New Skin and Herbalife, they're taught to promote those meetings, promote those the company. What you have to learn to do is promote you. If you're not promoting you, this is the problem. They're still promoting those NYP. They're promoting those products, which a lot of, in I guess with Amway, are very expensive, especially in these countries. China, India are having big issues. And then another issue I have too with is that you cannot. They restrict you from even going global within this system. I don't know if a lot of people understand this, but Amway has this thing where if you get a distributor, somebody interested in your business, I had this problem over in India. They have this thing about you have to have a foster sponsor. Now, and then they want you to pay for this thing. Okay. Now this is not a bashing of Amway. I'm just trying to give people some heads up on what is going on. They want to foster sponsor somebody that you did the work, attracted them to your business by marketing online. They want to tell you that you have to go through a foster sponsor, and they're the ones who get the benefit because they are a diamond or a emerald or something, which I really had a problem with it. This is what I'm telling anybody, all you people who are affiliated with Amway, you need to create some traction outside the culture. You need to be selling coaching. You wanna grab people into your MLM, sell them some coaching that will let them learn how to attract them. You're too busy selling two things that are not lucrative today. Product, service, and a compensation plan. You already said there's a problem with the compensation plan. So why are you trying to sell a compensation plan to people who don't even know nothing about you? If it's not that great, why keep selling it? You make more money selling coaching and through affiliate programs and training. Now I'm part of a system that allows you to do that. Now this is not an MLM, okay? It's not an MLM, all right? It has nothing to do with MLM. You want to know? Let's go look at something right here. I'm gonna share this right with you right now. Okay, we'll go to the back office. What I'm talking about. Where to find it? Ooh, this out the way. Okay. This is a system I'm with My Lead System Pro. Okay. Now, let's go here. Campaigns. Let's go back here. My Lead System Pro has camp trainings. These are trainings, some trainings and stuff. Okay, this is the name. Let me go back here. Let's go campaign training, products and services, trainings. Okay, here's some trainings you can sell to people. Okay. These are trainings you can sell to people. All back here. Facebook Live, Go Live Studio, Facebook marketing, advertising. These are trainings that people are using to get into market their business. Amway doesn't teach this. Amway doesn't even have anything like this to help you sell to leverage your business, okay? And I'm not trying to make, like I said, I'm not trying to make fun of it, but look, this is blogging. What is a blog? Blogging is a website that allows you to sell products or services and allows you to brand yourself. This is the thing, attraction marketing edition of this. Okay, what does this teach you? The 3-minute expert. Get instant access to my revised 3-minute expert logging system attraction marketing edition for a limited time. Okay, let's look at this. What's going on here? This teaches you how to set up a blog. What's the blog? Ray Higgins is a 7-figure earner in blogging. Okay. Now, this is the cost of it. You can do 3 payments of 117 or 299 right off. But you know, that's an investment. You can sell this. You can sell it at our mastery level. You can get 100. You can get this back. If you sell a 297 product like this, this can come back to you in your phone 100% back into your pocket. Okay, 100% back, based off of what you learn in most network marketing companies. The 3% thing that you get, 3% to 25%, is never going to cover your auto ship unless you have a lot of people, and that takes time to build. Right off the bat, you get 100% back off of that, off of this. Where was it at? Go back here. Off of this product back, if you sold this product. Okay. Let's see what else we got back here. One of the biggest things that's going on today, Facebook, learning how to use Facebook Live. Okay. Here's a guy.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Steve. Hey, making videos to build your brand plus to generate leads and sales on a consistent basis is a mandatory process you've got to do if you want major results in your business. It's a fact that using videos engages people more effectively than just using plain text. Long story short, you got to start making videos. But with so many options to make videos today, where do you start? One of the easiest and most effective ways to create videos and to reach tons of people really fast is Facebook Live. You see, Facebook Live is taking over the internet. I'm seeing more and more people use it every single day. It's such a powerful tool to engage with your Facebook friends and to generate a ton of new leads and sales for your business. If you're not doing Facebook Lives for your business, you should. Why? Because when you go live using your mobile device, Facebook is putting more juice on your live post so more people can see your message. You see, it's all about getting maximum exposure, and that's what Facebook Live delivers. But wouldn't it be cool if you can actually do a Facebook Live straight from your computer? Newsflash, there's now a way that you can actually do a Facebook Live straight from your PC or Mac. In my course, I'll explain and demonstrate how you can broadcast live on Facebook using your mobile phone and your computer. You'll even learn how to live broadcast pre-recorded videos already saved on your PC or Mac. Now that's pretty cool. I'll also show you how to add some really cool effects to your live videos as well. Plus, I'll show you how to broadcast a webinar using Facebook Live. That's another hot feature that gets big results for your business. There's even a lot more that I go over in this course, so don't wait. This is a killer training course for your business that can really help you start getting some big results really fast. Check out everything on this page and get the course so you can use live videos to crush it in your business.
Another course. Three payments, 117 to 9. It's another course. Now these courses, you know, they're tax deductible, so you can write them off at the end of the year. This is all the stuff that you have behind that you can sell, that will sell on the front end of your business. See, most of you guys are taught in Amway to sell just their products and services, and that's why you're losing money. This is why they're losing revenue, because they're not teaching you how to market. You have to. This is the same thing that Dexter Yeager in IBO City markets to your whole distributors in the whole culture of Amway. That's why he's a billionaire. Okay, understand this. This is why he's a billionaire. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but you got to understand that he did not make his money. He didn't become a billionaire by peddling Amway products. He made his money by selling coaching and training programs like this, okay? It may not be social media stuff, and that's the problem. His coaching and stuff is kind of a little bit outdated, I would say now. This is what's working now today. You want to use Instagram to market, lead magic. One of the things in your business, you gotta generate leads. Leads are the lifeblood of your business. Instead of trying to set up meetings and chasing people about your opportunity all the time, that's what's giving you the problem. This is why people are not making money. This is why I feel like Amway is losing money, because they're not teaching you up-to-date marketing, not prospecting, marketing, okay? Now, if you really want to understand the difference between marketing and prospecting, I'm going to give you, take a test drive with me with this course, okay? Let me look at it. Let's look at this first. Ex-cocktail waitress hacks Instagram for 21 hot red new leads per day for free, and how you can do this. This is another training course you can sell if you were part of the MLSP program, okay? Instagram. That's another hot social media thing that you can generate leads for your business, but you gotta learn how to do that. Amway's not teaching these type of strategies, people. Amway's not teaching them, probably not Herbalife, not look, all these, they're not teaching these things. That's why they're losing money, okay? You got to have sales, you gotta have customers. This is why the FTC hit on Herbalife and Vima, because they were selling just membership and not having a customer base or some products and services to sell, okay? You gotta have that. But the problem with Amway is that you guys got one ship pony, just their products. You marketing upfront your products and services, which is not working that very well, because it shows with the revenue stream that they are losing a billion. They've lost $3 billion in 3 years. It shows, okay? That shows why they lost, because of stuff they're not teaching the distributors how to do. And if you're waiting for them, I don't know if they're going to do that or not. One of the other biggest things that I've learned that helps is webinar marketing. Webinar marketing is a very lucrative way to sell anything, okay? Here's a webinar marketing person I know, Steve Jaffe. Look at this.
Attention frustrated home business owners. Are you struggling to build a six-figure income from home? If so, watch this entire video, because you're about to discover how to sponsor 12 to 15 reps per month into any business opportunity you choose, or sell $2,000 to $4,000 of any offer each week using a proven strategy that only takes 60 to 90 minutes. In other words, you're going to learn a proven way to generate over $10,000 every month from home predictably, so you can build a legitimate full-time income in a few short months. My name is Steve Jaffe. I know firsthand how frustrating it can be to try to build a full-time income from home. I used to work at General Electric in a stressful financial job with 10 to 14-hour workdays on top of a 90-minute commute each way. My stomach was a constant knot of stress and regret. After a few years, I burned out, quit my job, and started a network marketing business. I'd gone to a meeting and was convinced network marketing was a ticket to the good life. I did everything my upline sponsor told me to do. Sponsored friends and family, home meetings, conducted three-way calls, did training calls for my team. But no matter how hard I worked, I couldn't get my monthly income to exceed $300 a month, because people in my downline kept quitting the business as fast as we could bring them in. By 2013, I tapped my savings and I couldn't pay my bills each month. I'd lie awake at night staring at the ceiling, heart heaving in my chest, wondering how I'd pay my rent. I decided to try something new to create income now. Not get rich quick or fluff, but an approach based on real marketing. I'd seen people sell on webinars and decided to give it a try. I had a tiny list of leads I generated from some very basic marketing on YouTube. So I promoted my first ever webinar to my microscopic list, and a few people attended. On the webinar, I just summarized some basic marketing tips I'd learned from webinars I'd attended and training courses I'd bought. At the end of the webinar, I sold a training course that went deeper into the topic. I didn't even create the training course. I was an affiliate for another marketer's course. To my shock, on my first ever webinar, I closed 4 sales and netted $1,200 in commissions. $1,200 was more than my total earnings from 4 months in my business opportunity. And I earned $1,200 in only 90 minutes on one webinar. Thinking it might have been a fluke, I started doing one webinar per week. Within 3 weeks, I was averaging $2,100 to $4,200 per week from just one webinar per week that only took 60 to 90 minutes. It was like I discovered a secret way to print money at will that had been right under my nose the whole time. And I love that even though I wasn't a marketing guru or a big success yet, I was still helping people with great training. Now, when I went to bed, I fell asleep immediately at peace, and it felt amazing. It took only about 8 weeks to create a full-time income. And when I started doing webinars to sponsor people into a program, I became a sponsoring machine. I sponsored 13 people in only 6 days and was able to repeat these type of results predictably. I became a top earner in 2 programs and became a featured speaker at company events. Here I am speaking from the stage on the topic of webinar marketing at a very popular industry event with hundreds and hundreds of attendees. I got so effective at selling on webinars, I was asked repeatedly to train on the topic of webinar marketing. Here I am featured on the cover of a prestigious industry magazine where I did a training series on the topic of webinar marketing. Word spread, and soon some other top earners, including some 7-figure income earners, hired me to train them because they heard the powerful results I was getting with my webinars. Webinars are incredibly effective to make money for 3 reasons. Number 1, anyone can do webinars. Because you can just summarize training from elsewhere, you don't need to be a marketing guru or have had any success. People care much more about whether your training helps them than whether you originated the content. I'm not talking about flagrant copying. I'm talking about summarizing content into your own words and giving it your own flair and making it your own.
Okay. This is what is available to you in this system of MLSP. Let's go back here. Okay? People, you got to understand something. The old ways of doing business, the old ways of doing business are over. Sorry to say, this is one of the reasons why Amway has lost $3 billion in 3 years, because of the way they have outdated training. I'm not saying it's not a good company. Don't hit me up and say, you said Amway is no good. No, that's not what I'm saying. Amway needs to change. Amway's marketing and training is outdated. Amway's compensation planning doesn't pay you enough money to support your auto ship. It pays from a 3% to a 25% if you even get there. Okay, you have to be selling something, some kind of affiliate programs. Amway does not have that kind of program set up. So you are going to have to go outside of the culture of Amway to move your business forward. That's just the only way you can do that. I have the cure for your pain. Okay, if you're looking for the cure for your pain, this is the cure for your pain. I'm gonna leave a link that you can test drive this system. And for test driving the system, I'm gonna leave a link to my free ebook, Understanding 5 Successful Ways of Moving Your Business Forward, and understanding the difference between prospecting and marketing people. There's a difference, okay? With that being said, I hope you get value from this. Share this with your team. Share this with whoever that will get value from it. Hope you enjoyed this little tidbit and understanding what's going on. If you're an Amway distributor and wondering what's going on, how you can move forward, this is a cure for your pain, okay? That being said, peace out. This is Greg Smith, straighttalkthegregsmith.com. See you on the next training video. Take care.